Unpopular opinion. That stupid pop-up you're running on your e-commerce site is killing your conversion and your revenue per visitor. Don't believe me? Let's split test it. Here's how. Go into your CRM, whether that's Klaviyo, SendLane, or something else. Go back a year or 6 months if you have less data. Take a 1-month cohort of people whose first email sign up was through that pop-up. Take the total number of emails and write that down. Now segment this audience out by timeframes. We're gonna wanna do 30, 60, 90, 180, and 365 days following their email capture. Once you segmented those out, I want you to look at the total revenue for each period. How much revenue did emails generate in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 180, 365. I want you to put those numbers in your spreadsheets under the corresponding timeframe. Divide the total revenue per period by the total number of emails in the cohort. This is your email value velocity. And we can see how much the average email generates you over all of these periods. So now we know exactly how much an email address from this pop-up is worth to your business. Next, we need to see if the pop-up is hurting your conversion rate and hurting your revenue per visitor. We're gonna run a split test. You can use Google Optimize. I personally use convert.com. Whatever you got set up, that's what we're gonna use for this test. There's gonna be 2 versions in this test. One is gonna be the control that has the pop-up, and the other is going to be the same page without a pop-up. You're gonna have 2 objectives, conversion rate and revenue per visitor. Once you've got this set up, we're gonna turn it on and we're gonna let it run. The goal is to get enough data that we can get to at least 95% confidence that the data is correct. Click that start button and let's get the experiment going. All right, now that we have our numbers, did it win? Did it lose? If your revenue per visitor is higher with a pop-up, congratulations, you've won. No need to continue watching this video. You should just keep on doing what you're doing. But if you're like most brands, you probably have a reduced revenue per visitor at this point. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the pop-up lost. I want you to take note of the revenue per visitor on the winning experiment, so the one without the pop-up on it, and I want you to subtract the revenue per visitor from the variant that had the pop-up. This is gonna show you exactly how much revenue per visitor having that pop-up is going to cost you. And this is valid because it costs you $1, $2, $3, $4 a click to get this traffic from Facebook or Google. Now, I want you to go back to your spreadsheet that had all that cohort data from your email. I want you to look and see what the value per email is on each of the different cohorts. If the value per email is higher than the difference in the revenue per visitor from the split test, congratulations, your pop-up is a winner. You should keep it because as a whole, it's probably generating you more revenue than it's losing on the front end. But I want you to look across all of the timeframes. The sooner that that value is recaptured, the better. If you have to wait 365 days to balance out, you have to reconsider. It might not be worth it for you to have that pop-up because there's a lot of revenue that you could have been generating from the additional customers on the front end. Either way, that is how to validate whether your email pop-up is killing your conversion rate and your revenue per session. Sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. The lesson at the end of the day is make sure you split test things and don't just aimlessly do things because you see other businesses doing it. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and ask me any questions you want in the comments, and I will do my best to get back to you. See you in the next one.